Hello dear students, with the help of first part of human reproduction, in previous video we studied what are the different parts of human reproductive system, human male reproductive system, and today we are going to see what are structures present in testes and how does spermatogenesis take place. So we start from here. Testes are the primary male reproductive organs. They are oval in structure. They are one pair and they are located in the scrotum. We studied in last video, scrotum is a skin pouch which is an extra abdominal structure and it is to maintain temperature 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius lower than internal body temperature in testes, so that spermatogenesis can take place. That means it is necessary for the process of spermatogenesis. Each testis is covered with a dense layer that is fibrous and it is called tunica albuginea. That means testis is covered with a dense fibrous layer that is called tunica albuginea. Now if you see inner to the testes, it contains 250 compartments. Each testis is made of 250 compartments and these compartments are called testicular lobules. Testicular lobules. Testis contain 250 compartments. This compartment is called testicular lobule. Now each testicular lobule further contains 1, 2, 3 highly coiled tubes and these tubes are called seminiferous tubules. What are they called? Seminiferous tubules. Testes contain testicular lobules. Testicular lobules further contain seminiferous tubules. Now this seminiferous tubule is actually the site of spermatogenesis where sperm formation take place. These seminiferous tubules, see here, they contain two types of cells. There are two types of cells. Number one called spermatogonia and number two are called these spermatogonia are also called male germ cells and second type of cells are Sertoli cells. Spermatogonia cells undergo meiosis and they produce sperms. One spermatogonium produces 4 sperms by the process of meiosis and number of chromosomes is reduced to half. Second type of cells are Sertoli cells. These are present inside the seminiferous tubule itself and they provide nourishment to sperms. That means there is a 2-mark, very important 2-mark question, that is name the cells present in seminiferous tubules and specify their functions. Seminiferous tubule contains two types of cells, spermatogonia and Sertoli cells. Spermatogonia undergo meiosis and produce sperms and Sertoli cells provide nourishment to sperms. Now we'll see how does this process of sperm formation take place from spermatogonia. From spermatogonia to sperm formation, this process is called spermatogenesis. Now we'll see the next spermatogenesis. What is the site of spermatogenesis? If you will give a general answer, then it is testes. Site of sperm formation, general answer. For class 10 student, it will be testes. But in class 12, you have to specify it takes place in the seminiferous tubules of testes. So we will start spermatogenesis process. It is starting from spermatogonia. Spermatogonia is a male germ cell, gamete cell, which consists of 2n is equal to 46 chromosomes and at the age of puberty, the process of spermatogenesis starts in male. Age of puberty is the age when the sperm formation takes place and when sexual maturity is attained with the release of hormone testosterone and other secondary sexual characters also start appearing. So at puberty, spermatogonia undergo differentiation and they form primary spermatocyte. Differentiation is a kind of mitosis division. So number of chromosomes in primary spermatocyte remains the same. Primary spermatocyte undergo meiosis, and we know that meiosis takes place in two phases, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. So primary spermatocyte undergoes first meiosis division, and first meiosis division results in the formation of secondary spermatocyte. We know that meiosis 1 is a reductional division, so number of chromosomes in secondary spermatocytes will reduce to half, it will become 23. Now secondary spermatocytes, they form spermatids by the process of second meiosis. Or secondary spermatocyte undergoes second meiosis division and it forms spermatids. Spermatids also contain 23 chromosomes. Now this spermatid undergoes differentiation, or we can say maturation phase, and it forms spermatozoa. These spermatozoa are also called sperms. They also contain 23 chromosomes. This process of transformation from spermatids to spermatozoa, this process is called spermiogenesis. Starting from spermatogonia till spermatozoa, the entire process from step 1 to last step, this entire process is called spermatogenesis. If we see process from step 1 to last step, spermatogonia to spermatozoa, this entire process is called spermatogenesis. And if you see differentiation or maturation of spermatids into spermatozoa, that last step process is called spermiogenesis. Right? So you have to make out this difference between two terms, spermatogenesis and spermiogenesis. Now we'll see it once again. Spermatogonia, which is a diploid cell, undergoes differentiation, forms primary spermatocyte, that is also diploid. It undergoes first meiosis, forms secondary spermatocyte, that is haploid, because meiosis 1 is reductional division. Now it undergoes meiosis 2 and forms spermatids. Spermatids have 23, that means haploid set of chromosomes, and it undergoes differentiation and maturation by mitosis and forms spermatozoa or sperms. So when we take one spermatogonium, that will form 4 spermatozoa or 4 sperms, because it is producing cells, gamete cells, by the process of meiosis. Right. Now we have to see one more term related to this topic, that is spermiation. 3 terms are asked in exam for writing difference: spermatogenesis, spermiogenesis, spermatogenesis, and spermiation. This spermiation term is new for you. When spermatids transform into spermatozoa, these spermatozoa, they get attached with the help of their heads to the Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells are second type of cells which are present in the seminiferous tubule, and those cells are for providing nourishment to the sperms. So soon after the formation of spermatozoa, they get attached to the Sertoli cells with the help of their heads and draw nourishment from them. After that, when they are released, when spermatozoa are released from the seminiferous tubule, that process is called spermiation. So what is spermiation? Release of sperms from seminiferous tubule. Now we can easily the difference between three. The process of formation of sperms from spermatogonia by meiosis is called spermatogenesis. Transformation of spermatids into spermatozoa is called spermiogenesis, and release of sperms from seminiferous tubule is called spermiation. In next video, we will see the structure of testes, that is transverse section, which shows different stages of spermatogenesis, and it is very important. All of you keep learning, keep watching these videos in series and work hard. Thank you.